Hi, my name is Pt2. This is part 2 of our series on how to use Adobe Spark Post. If you haven't seen number 1, that teaches you how to set up your post so that you've chosen the right templates and the right features. And this tutorial will get into the editing process and how to make your image look absolutely great for posting. Let's get into it. So here we have a number of different options. It automatically starts with a text that is dropped there to show you that you can double tap to edit the text. Now, if we didn't have text there, or we didn't want the text there, we would just select delete. At the bottom, if we changed our minds, we would go to add, and then the option there is add text. Of course, you can add a photo, you can add an icon, add a sticker, or add a logo. Now, text is self-explanatory, photo is self-explanatory. Adding an icon, let's select that and have a look at what those are. So here you can type in a keyword at the top and it will come up with a bunch of icons that are available for you to add into your image. Now, the good thing about icons, which is different to pictures, is icons will show up with no background. So they are not an image that is taking up the whole space. You can resize them. And essentially, it's like using a PNG file where the size of the PNG file or a vector image where there is no background associated with the image. So you can resize it and move it around as you would like to. So here it's selected phone. If I wanted to type in another keyword, I would do so and click search. Now it's brought up a number of different selections. It kind of feels like an infinite scroll. With this, it will load up more and more and more options. There are so many to choose from, and then you can choose the one that you like and add it into your image. Okay, so I'm going to take this icon and I'm going to use it to make an image that looks something like this. And I'm going to do that by using the opacity and order tools. Okay, so now we've added this in. Again, as I said, we can resize it and we can move it around. Now, interestingly, you can see here, it will show me where center is on the vertical, and it will also show me where center is on the horizontal. So you can line up your icons exactly where you would like them to be. Now that's handy when you are trying to make something symmetrical like a logo. So we're in the edit mode where it says to replace this icon, delete it, duplicate it, select multiple, that's if we had more than one on there, and info is just telling us where the image is from, giving the credits. It says the image may be subject to copyright, so you need to be aware of that when posting and when sharing, etc. Okay, so again, we can adjust, we can nudge, rotate, scale, we can flip it horizontal, and we can flip it vertically if you so choose to. You can change the color of it, and you can adjust the opacity. Now, as my background is white, all you will see is a fade of the color. All of these things are very handy. And there's some design tricks that you can do using those adjustment features. Let's say I wanted to replicate this image here. So let's click on it and go to Edit. I'm going to go to Duplicate. Now it's made exactly the same image, and it has dropped it slightly off center. So I have the original image that was there at the top and the new image at the bottom. The good thing about this is I'm not pressing on the image itself. I'm actually putting my finger elsewhere on the screen so I can see exactly where my image is. Now I'm putting it there and I'm going to change the color. And I'm going to change the order. I'm going to bring it behind the original. I'm also going to adjust the opacity. Bring that down to 50%. Done. I'm going to select the original image again. I'm going to go to Edit. And I'm going to go to Duplicate again. And again, I'm going to move it across. And I'm going to change the color. And I'm going to change the order. And I'm also going to change the opacity again. Okay, so you can see this nice little shadowy effect that I'm having here, that I'm creating here by doing this. And these are just some of the things that can be done. There are a lot of design features that can be done inside Adobe Spark Post. It's a very powerful tool. Okay, and that's it for part 2. In part 3, we're going to be continuing with this design, adding text as you see here in this image, and also having a look at some of the other effects and animations that can be added to our post. I'll see you in the next one.